Hello and welcome to the channel. This is Dr. Ernesto Lee again. I'm here to continue our conversations about S.M.A.R.T. So many people have asked me who can perform the S.M.A.R.T technique. I'm going to show you about the courses where we hold them and give you a quick tour. So come along with me. So this is our training facility and where we hold all our courses. It's adjacent to our practice. And I'm just going to give you a quick description, tell you something more about the courses, and tell you what it takes to become a S.M.A.R.T certified clinician. Welcome to the S.M.A.R.T Center. So every month or every couple months, we host roughly about 24 clinicians in this facility. Of course, that number was limited to the pandemic. And we offer a 2-day certification course. So the question is basically who can provide the S.M.A.R.T technique, who can do the S.M.A.R.T technique. The S.M.A.R.T technique is patented. The only clinicians that are certified to provide it, to perform it, are people who've taken the courses. The courses are given in our facility, sometimes in other locations around the country, but are basically just given by us. We own as I said, the intellectual property rights and copyrights as well to the courses. Another question is, who can take the courses? Well, this is an advanced technique for experienced clinicians. So we ensure through a vetting or application process, so to speak, that everyone that is taking the course has surgical training. About half of our course participants are oral surgeons, about the other half are periodontists, and then we always have a handful of surgical trained general dentists that take the courses. We, at this point, know what are the typical issues that clinicians may have in terms of implementing their technique as quickly as they get back to their practice. So as a result of that, the content is never static. We're always in a constant process of development, and I take advantage of my 20 plus years of experience as an educator, both at the University of Pennsylvania, at Temple University, and at NYU as well, to constantly be upgrading and making more efficient the teaching method so I can transmit information directly in a very applicable situation or methodology to the course participants. My goal is that not only do the participants walk again with a clear understanding of the biologic processes of wound healing that are specific to this technique, but also that they have the clinical tools so they can actually start performing the procedure as soon as they get back to the practice and helping patients in this regard. This technique needs to be performed with very specific instruments. The instruments are also a proprietary design that is patented as well. We saw the need for this because this being a very unique and different approach, when I started developing the technique itself, I experienced the fact that there were no currently existing instruments that were suitable for this technique. You're talking about basically something that's similar to laparoscopic instrumentation. In the same way, dentists who perform surgery need to be trained specifically for this. And once again, we are the ones that are providing the training. This is not a technique that is taught at universities. The reason why this is done is because we want at this stage to keep control of the methods, of the procedures, of the teaching process, to make sure that there's quality involved and there's certain standards that are followed. And that is just because we want to optimize the efficacy of our teaching for the benefit of the doctors who take the course and the patients as well. It's rewarding for me to see that doctors who've taken the course send me cases the following week after going back to their practices with excellent results, much better than what I was getting at their stage. We have developed specific models. They're artificial models, but they actually replicate the conditions that the doctors will be treating in most situations. It's a 2-day intensive course that includes both a didactic part to it, where we have a number of clinical cases that are shown for illustration purposes, surgical videos as well, and hands-on exercises. So as I mentioned to you, we have at this point about 400 clinicians that are trained in the S.M.A.R.T technique globally, the majority of them in the US. We provide a referral network for any patients that believe that may be candidates for this procedure, because we want to ensure that whoever is performing it is properly trained. And that's one of the reasons also why the instruments, the surgical kit, is not available without the proper training. We're not selling it. Our vision is not to sell instruments, for a quick profit. No, we have a different vision. We believe that this will be the first option if you need bone grafting of your jaws for implant placement or otherwise in 85% of the cases. And we want to transform the way in which bone grafting is currently done so that it is safer, more efficient, with less pain, faster treatment durations, less swelling, fewer complications. So for that reason, if you believe that you are a candidate for a S.M.A.R.T procedure, if you have any interest in finding more, please contact us. The telephone number and the email is going to be listed. So once again, we'll be more than happy to refer you to someone that's properly trained, someone that's trained in this procedure in your location. Thanks again for visiting the channel. See you soon.